What's good, fam? It's your girl Yoga by Viola, here with a new YouTube video. If you are new here, first and foremost, welcome. I'm super happy that you are here and that you're taking part in today's practice. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button though before you do anything else to join our family, our little hub here on the interwebs. I'd love to have you, and we'll go ahead and get into this video. We are back with video number 4 from our Divine Feminine Yoga series. Super excited for today's video because we will be exploring the archetype of the Queen Mother. Before I dive into what this archetype embodies, make sure you check out our last video detailing the archetype of the lover, and make sure you comment below to enter the giveaway that we'll be doing with Scoria for one of these beautiful cork yoga mats behind me. Scoria is an incredible company, wellness-based company that gives back with every mat, and I'm super excited to gift one of y'all one of these lovely yoga mats. In order to be eligible, you got 3 requirements. Make sure you comment below on today's video as to how you plan to use this yoga mat. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and follow Scoria on Instagram as well. So let's go ahead and get started, y'all. So y'all, the Queen Mother is the stewardess or the guardian. And within this archetype holds great joy in addition to great suffering, but it's able to create or maintain rather equilibrium between the two. So when we think of stewardess of our vessel, we want to steward our vessel in love before we can naturally steward or hold space for someone else in love. And the Queen Mother does this in such a phenomenal way, is able to mother oneself and nurture oneself in order to pour from a full well. So in order to become a high steward or guardian of your vessel, you're constantly pouring into yourself so that you're not pouring out to others from an empty well. Be mindful of that as you move throughout today's practice. Naturally, the Queen Mother equates to the heart chakra, the 4th chakra. Very open, very expressive as well, very warm, right? And the element that it aligns with is earth, very much root-based, grounded, full, plentiful, nourishing. So today's practice is going to be a really hearty, nourishing heart opener that's going to be short and sweet, but super full, sustainable, and effective. You won't need any props for today's practice. I'm going to meet you right back here on our Scoria yoga mat, and let's get started here. Welcome back, fam. Let's go ahead and get started in a child's pose with the knees open wide so that the belly and the chest can fall through. Arms extended long. Third eye coming to the mat here, or positioning the palms, stacking them on top of each other, and just drawing your third eye here just to release the low back. If you want more of an opening in the heart, I do recommend extending the arms. Take a few deep breaths here, relaxing into the body. Drawing the inhalations in and out of the nostrils. Dragging the breath along the back of the throat as you do so. Softening through the shoulders and the chest and the heart, allowing the heart to come closer to the earth here as you rest. Finding softness in your Queen Mother. And continuing to steward your body by honoring your needs here. Let's drag the hands behind us. Interlace them in a fist and extend the fists up and over the head. Grabbing a hold of a strap or a towel here if you need more space in between the fists in order to comfortably extend them to the earth. And then exhale, relax the fists at the low back, lift the chest and the heart, root the fingers behind you, come on the tips of the fingers, lift the head and the heart up for a baby camel. Exhale, bow forward once again, interlace the fist, third eye comes to the earth. Extend the fist straight up. Exhale, glide the hands behind you, root them into the earth, tips of the fingers rooted, heart lifts, baby camel. Exhale, bow forward, child's pose with the hands interlaced at the back of the spine. Extend the fist, this is your final one. Exhale, lower the fist, root the tips of the fingers, release the fist, heart shines up. Exhale, chin comes to the chest and ripple it forward, tabletop. Coming onto your hands and knees, go ahead and step your right hand off of your mat and just drag your left hand underneath, threading the needle, opening up the back of the chest, inviting the left ear to the earth. Make sure the right hip isn't jutting out to the right. Instead, glide the left hip over to the left. Make sure it's comfortably stacked over the left knee so you can feel that stretch along the back of the shoulder. Root the right hand and glide the left hand up. Open up the chest. Exhale, thread the left arm underneath and drop the left ear to the earth. This time, inhale, left hand comes high. And step your left leg forward for a revolve twist. Shift the hips forward, open up through the chest and the hips and the heart. Exhale, step that leg back and thread the left arm through. Try to make that movement one swift movement. Inhale, let's root the left hand, come back tabletop. And just step your right hand back onto the mat. Step your left hand out to the left. Thread your needle by gliding your right hand underneath the left, right ear to the right shoulder. Glide that right hip to the right. Feel that stretch along the back of your right shoulder blade. Inhale, float the right hand up, open up through the tummy and the chest. Exhale, thread the right arm back underneath the left, inviting the right ear and the right shoulder to kiss the mat. This time, inhale, right hand comes high. Engage the belly and step your right leg forward. Make that one full sweep forward. Right knee right over the right ankle. Lift up through the heavens here. Exhale, step the right leg back, make that one full movement, nice and swift. Inhale, come back to tabletop, right hand roots, left hand roots, and you slowly shift the hands forward, shift the hips forward for a modified chaturanga. Slowly come onto the belly. Hug the elbows in. Inhale, Cobra pose, lifting the heart, keeping the feet rooted. Exhale, chin kisses the mat, and this time you inhale, lift your right foot. Come onto the tips of the finger, lift the heart and the head. Right foot lifts, leaning and strengthening the spine here, but also opening up through the chest. Exhale, drop your chin. Opposite side, Cobra on the opposite side. Lift the left foot, lift the head, little to no weight in the fingers. Use your belly here to rise. Use the leg to rise. Exhale, chin kisses the mat. Inhale, both feet rise, head and heart lift. Invite the inner thighs together here. Little to no weight in those fingers. Invite the inner thighs closer together. Exhale, chin kisses the mat. Inhale, open the arms wide here, like a T, and we're going to drag the left hand into the body and roll to the right side. Make sure your right hand stays out. If this bothers your right shoulder, lower the right hand closer to the glutes, but don't take it over the head. Relax the right ear to the mat. And then extend the left leg behind you. And slowly roll onto the belly, opposite side. Left hand comes out, drag the right hand in, roll to the left side. Left ear kisses the mat and extend the right leg back. And slowly coming onto the belly here. Drag the left hand in, come onto the forearms. Making sure the elbows are no wider than shoulder width distance, and you can measure that out by grabbing opposite elbows. Just making sure that they're no wider there. Root the 5 fingers, and then pluck the elbows up. Let's open up through the tummy and the chest. One more breath here. Exhale, drop the forearms. Glide the forearms out. As you root the hands behind you on the outsides of the chest, rather, lift up tabletop, and then exhale on a Hatha puppy dog pose. Stack the hips over the knees, drag the arms long, and invite the third eye or the chin to the mat. Two more breaths here. Inhale, tabletop, and exhale, tuck the toes underneath the feet, walk the hands in. Pluck the knees up, invite the heels together. Open the knees out like you would in a crow pose at the base of your mat. And bow forward, getting into the hips, extend the arms long. Checking in with the knees here as the heels come to kiss. Just opening up the back of the heart as well as the chest. So from here, thread the right arm underneath, the right shin, palm facing up, and then thread the left arm underneath, the left shin, palm facing up. Invite the forehead towards the mat here. You'll feel a stretch on the front of the shoulders, but we're mainly opening up through the back of your heart. 2 more breaths here. Unthread the right hand and root the right hand. Unthread the left hand. Walk both hands forward and drop the knees. Come to sit in a Virasana pose. On the knees, thunderbolt pose like so. I'm just going to turn towards you. Inhale, both hands come high. Exhale, draw the hands behind you in a fist and interlace the fists behind you. Take your fists over to the left hip. Continue to hold here and take your left ear to your left shoulder to stretch the right side of the neck, opening up through the front of the shoulders and the heart. Continue to steward the body with grace here. The understanding that the more we steward our bodies in love, the more of a fuller well that we have to pour from. You might slowly find a little bit of movement to increase the stretch. And then glide the head back on top, the neck and the shoulders, and switch the fists to the right hip. And slowly take the right ear to the right shoulder, opposite side. Maybe dropping the chin to the chest, just inviting a deeper stretch here if you'd like. You can always do this sitting in cross-legged position. If sitting on the knees is bothersome for you after some time, or you can sit in Virasana on a block. 2 more breaths here. head back on the shoulders. Draw the fist straight back behind you. Circle sweep hands up and over. And then just glide the hands right in front of you, back to tabletop. I'm just coming back to my original position here. And let's come right back to our child's pose, hips to the heels, arms long, knees open wide, bowing forward. Final heart opening here, drag the hands behind you. Final extension of the fist to the heavens on the inhale. Exhale, draw the hands behind you, baby camel. Fingertips rooted, heart lifts. Exhale, chin to the mat. Coming into tabletop. Slowly drawing the hands to the left side of the hips. Hips to the left side and feet to the right. Swing the feet forward here. Slowly bend the knees and come onto the forearms. Make sure the hands are planted into the earth and walk the scapula nice and close together. Heart is lifted, palms are facing down, and your booty's rooted on your hands. For a supported fish pose, extend the legs long, lift the chest up here, hug, hug, hug the scapula together. Opening up through the heart, extending the toes forward. Exhale, chin comes back to the chest. Release the hands from the glute and make your way onto your back. As soon as you get there, hug the body in. Rocking left and right, left and right. Slowly rooting the feet, inviting the hands on the low belly, and just finding a supine twist, crossing the right leg over the left, floating both knees to the left, arms opening wide like a T. Finding space here to breathe, and once again to comfortably steward your body. Safety. Extend the right hand up and over the head. Take a deep breath into the side body ribs. Exhale, float that right hand down and hug both knees back into the chest. Opposite side, root the feet as you cross the left leg over the right and find supine twist to the right. Left hand pours out like a half T. Getting into the IT band and the outer hip and spine. Glide the left hand up and over the head and just lengthen through the side body ribs. Slowly float the left hand down. Hug both knees back into center. Rocking left and right as you do so to neutralize your spine. Exhale, root the feet into the earth here. Option to keep the knees bent, or you can extend the legs long for Savasana, final resting posture, closing the eyes or keeping them open if it feels safe for you. Returning back to the breath, always using the breath as a tool to gently steward the body in grace, with the understanding that breath creates more space in the body, and as we discovered last week, space is connotated to the goddess archetype. So beginning to understand how each of the archetypes work together within each other. So whenever we're feeling a little disconnected from the body, just returning to the breath in order to arrive back into stewarding our vessel and creating space there. Begin to extend the arms up and over the head. Take a deep breath into the belly and the chest. As you roll to the left or the right side into a fetal position, making your way up to a seated position of your choice. I invite you to close your practice with whatever hand mudra feels intuitive to you and showcases gratitude for today's practice today. Traditionally, palms are drawn together at heart center, a little space in between the palms, thumbs pressing to heart center. Take a deep inhale in through the nostrils. Exhale out of the mouth, Eche. Let's repeat one time. I've done my best. I leave the rest. Namaste. Namaste, fam. I hope this video felt good for you in your body. If it did, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to join our family here. I would love to have you, and then continue to cultivate this community that we've grown here on the interwebs. Don't forget to follow your girl on the gram at Yoga by Biala and enter to win our giveaway for the Scoria Botanical Mat by commenting below and following myself and Scoria on the gram. I look forward to seeing you in our next video of our series. Continue to take care of yourself, y'all, and I'll see you right back here on the mat real soon.